guys, I'm back. So let's get this video started. Hopefully you guys can see my whole setup. I am trying to figure out what I want to do with my setup because it's all over the place, but we're gonna start this video. Alright, so let's get to counting this money. I do want to mention I do have some prop amounts in here, so let's hope I count this correctly. We should have $8.96, so we're gonna count. Is our cash amount with some prop involved. So the first binder we're gonna start off with is gonna be my bills binder, which is this beautiful tier binder. Okay, so let's get into this video quick because this is not a big cash stuffing, but it is kind of, because it's gonna be a long one just because I have a lot of envelopes, but I'm gonna try to get through it as fast as I can. So first we're gonna start off with rent. Rent is gonna get an actual $100 bill because I pay cash, so it's gonna get 100 for now. Car is gonna get skipped. Insurance is gonna get popped. So for insurance, we're gonna use this beautiful $100 note and pop money. So a 20 and a 10. So it's gonna be 1, 20, 30 into my insurance binder envelope. Then phone payment is gonna get also popped, so it's gonna be 150 and a 10. So it's going to be 60. I will be showing you guys a new binder that I have, so I'm excited of that. So for capital one, we're gonna be stuffing 50. So it's gonna be 2 20s and a 10. So 50 for capital one. For my Discover card, we're gonna add 35. So it's 20, a 10, and a 5. It's 35 for Discover. And that will be all for this binder. For my bills binder. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. I'm trying to since I do 2 videos, I try to figure out how I'm gonna navigate these videos. I like this setup though. I feel like this is a better setup because you're able to see everything instead of it being set up this way. So I think it's better. So now we're gonna go to my personal binder. So this is my personal binder with my little Disney heart. So cute. So for this one, we're gonna start off with Nat, and Nat's going to get $10 into my Nat envelope. So it's gonna go in total to 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So for this one, I am actually gonna just take a 20, and that's gonna equal 25. Because I'm gonna need change later on. You're gonna see why. For self-care, it's gonna get $5, and that's gonna be $15 in my self-care envelope. For nails, it's only gonna get $5 as well, so it's gonna be 15 for nails. I actually just got these done today. I did them. It looks so nice. I love the design, so I'm excited when I get more of these type of nails, but they're so cute. Okay, so my school envelope is going to get its usual $10. So most of these envelopes in my personal binder usually always get their amount. So I always try to stuff this one because this is like my main binder that I like stuffing. Enjoy stuffing actually. So this one's gonna have $140 in school. Adoption is gonna get its usual $5, and that's gonna bring my grand total to $60 in adoption. Wedding is gonna get its usual $5, and that brings my grand total to $65. Most of these are gonna have the same amount, some more than others, just like I stuff the same amount every month. So that's exciting. That's how it makes it grow. Like $5, it grows. So for my future babies, it's gonna get 10. So it's gonna be 1, 20, 30, 35, 40 into future babies. For retirement, we're gonna add its usual 5. So it's gonna be 65. For emergency fund, it's gonna get 5. So it's gonna be 65 as well. Sorry if I'm going so fast, you guys. I have so many, and I don't want this video to be too long. So sorry about that. For future, it's gonna be $5. And that's gonna bring my grand total to $65. Then we're gonna go to my fur babies, and for their emergency fund, they're gonna get the usual $10 since it's more than one dog. So they have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70 in their emergency fund. For Luna Girl, she's gonna get her usual $10. So it's gonna be 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. I hate odd numbers. Like, it's crazy. That needs to go up already. So for Mimi Girl, she gets her usual 10. This is a newer envelope, so that's why she has less than my other two dogs. So she has 50, 70, 75, $80. And Gordo Boy has the same amount as my Luna Girl, so he gets his usual $10 as well. So it's gonna be 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90 dollars and 90 for my Gordo Boy. And for their food, they get their usual 30. We're gonna get the bad ones in the back because this gets wasted, so it's better to put the bad ones. So that's $30. Envelope. So that kind of concludes my personal binder. It's a little chunky. It's okay. That means it's getting built, which is good. We're gonna go into my white binder. So for my white binder, we're gonna start off with toiletries. Toiletries is gonna get its usual $10. So it's gonna be 20 in toiletries. Decor gets $5. So it's gonna be $15 in decor. And this is just decorations in my room or anything I need. For birthdays, it's gonna get its usual $15. And we should have 55 in here. So 20, 40, 45, 50, $55. And I have one more. I have a birthday coming up, which is my grandma's. So that's in March 20th, I think. So for anniversary, it gets its usual $10. So it's gonna bring my grand total to $20. Date night gets $10 as well. She's gonna be 20. And Father's Day gets $20, and he already has 20 in there, so it's gonna be 40. Mother's Day gets 20 as well, and she has 40. Car maintenance gets its usual 20 as well, and it has 40. And then we're gonna go to Christmas, and Christmas is gonna get its usual $10. The first month the first paycheck I did put 20 because I wanted to put the big amount first. Now we're gonna go smaller and smaller, but at least we're stuffing it. So this should bring my grand total to $30 in Christmas, and I'll color the little gingerbread after my video. So yeah, for travel it's gonna get $10, and it should have $10 in here, so it should be 20. And that concludes my white binder. Okay, so now we're gonna go into my new binder. This binder, I just did it recently. This is a month ahead binder in a way. I am barely starting it, so it's gonna be pretty low amounts right now. But I do plan to do months ahead because I just feel like it's very helpful, especially if you do budgeting. It's just gonna be more helpful in the long run, especially being ahead in your bills. Like, that's just the best thing to do. I'm gonna start off with a beautiful envelope, which is my 401k. I just did this on my job, so we're gonna stuff it just for me to see visually my money growing, because it gets taken out my paycheck right away. Like, I don't physically put it anywhere, they just take it. So we're gonna put that physically for my visual eyes. So that's gonna be in prop, and it's gonna be $66 in prop money. So that's gonna be fun to see grow. Okay, so for rent, we're gonna add $10 for rent. For car, we're gonna add $10. And this is just to start off all these envelopes. So all these envelopes are gonna get $10. And that's just because I want to start off slow. I don't want to like put pressure on myself that I need to like stuff these so much, especially so fast, because I do have other envelopes that I want to stuff. So Hulu will get $5. That's just because it's a lower amount that I'm saving for that one. HBO 2, it's gonna get 5. And then all the rest of my envelopes get 10 because they're credit cards or they're just bills, and I want those to grow faster. So, and for the credit cards, I have an idea. What I want to do is put the amount that those credit cards are, and I feel like that would just be helpful in the sense of, not my commercial. I feel like that would just be helpful in the sense of like, in the long run, like let's say I do spend my credit card, I'm gonna have the money to put it back, and that's just, I think it's just very helpful. So we're gonna do 10 for Discover as well, and $10 for Burlington. So I did my TikTok video, and I was missing $5, and I was wondering why, but it was because I didn't put my 20 in like the other one to be able to like make it all come together. So that kind of concludes my stuffing. This was a stuffing of 896. I am slowly easing into this. Like, I'm trying to like figure out how I want to do this, because it's really hard like when you're like talking to the camera than like just doing like, you know, playing with the money or putting the money in an envelope. So I'm excited, but I'm taking my time with it. I think this is like my second video you're gonna see. The first one I haven't even posted. I did post my update, and then I'm gonna post my first cash stuffing of February, and then I'll post this one. This is technically my second cash stuffing of February, but going into March, so that's why I'm wearing green, because St. Patrick's Day. And then like my green screen. But yes, because it's already towards the end of February, like we're 2 more days, we're in March, so that's the only reason. These videos are always going to be pre-recorded, just because it's more helpful for me, and also just posting the content on time. Because if I take my time, like, at the moment, it's never going to get posted. Like, I'm just going to have them in my drafts, and it's not even worth it. So I'd rather have them ahead of time for they could be posted on time. So I want to thank you for watching my video. If you guys have any questions or comments about where these binders are from, which I will link down below, or my envelopes, or anything that I have, it will be linked down below. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys subscribe, like, turn my post notifications on to stay tuned when I post another video. Thank you. Bye.